Hello. Look at you all dressed up. I almost didn't recognize you. Hello. All dressed up for the festival. I mean, can you blame me? Even after promising me twice? You showed up at the summer festival last year in jorts and flip-flops. I mean, I know you're a busy person, but... well, I will mire on fashion sins of the past. You're dressed up now, and I can tell you put in a lot of effort. So, I'll permit you to escort me. Those jorts were in style. And that's where you're wrong. Jorts are never in style. Never. Well, you want it to look as good as I always do? Obviously. Really? Well, don't feel too disappointed. Trying to look as good as me is a high standard to set for yourself. And honestly, you know you don't really have to do all that. You're charming no matter what you wear. But at least now, you can walk beside me with a modicum of pride intact. Jorts and flip-flops are a good fit. I don't know about that one. I don't think that's ever a good fit. Want some squid on a stick? Yeah, let's go check out the stalls in a bit. How long did it take me, you ask? Well, that's no concern. It doesn't matter how long it might take to get ready. The important part is that I end up ready to leave the house in an outfit that's befitting of me. My hair is pretty. Yeah, I've put it in a bun for today. You don't normally get to see that, do you? Yeah, do you like my yukata? This old thing? Just a little gem unearthed from my yukata collection. Hand embroidered with gold thread. Vintage obi and obijime. Kanzashi made custom to match. You know, something casual. Very demure. Oh, very demure. It makes me look very demure and mature, right? Well, here's a tip. A woman of my caliber never needs to be told how she comes off to others. She knows. And it's impossible for me to not seem elegant and mature because I simply am. Perhaps one day you'll learn something about that. Shows off the heart nicely. It does, doesn't it? You can see my little heart birthmark peeking out for once. Very mindful indeed. But yes, indeed. Befitting for a hag! Okay, now that is not a word you ever want to use to describe my couture. I am not a hag, and despite this yukata being passed down after generation, it does not make me a hag. Yes, quite fetch. Quite fetch and demure, as one might say. But yes, it does take time to look this good. I went back and forth deciding on the accessories, so I guess I missed out on afternoon tea today. So, what do you say? Let's go get some food. Of course, I already picked up a little candy apple on the way. It's honestly, I've never had candy apples before. I always thought them to be kind of strange. I mean, why would you encase an entire apple in caramel? Doesn't it make it a little hard to bite in? It makes it a little hard to bite off, doesn't it? Should get me one too? Well, let's just say I was a bit preoccupied and only picked up one. But it's okay, we can share. They're soft and fresh, but how are you supposed to eat that? Do you just bite into them and like you just bite into them and you let part of it come off in your mouth? I don't really understand. I'll take the bottom, you can take the top. Oh, I'm sure you're used to taking the bottom, aren't you? Yeah, but what if I chip a tooth? What if I chip my tooth when I bite into it? Yeah, it seems like a bit of a messy snack, don't you think? They're designed to be eaten with braces, but why with braces? I mean, I can't imagine having to get braces just for a candy apple. Use your gums. Okay, alright. Here, you can take the first bite. You can have the first bite. Say, I see. So you really have to open your jaw really wide. It kind of feels like, you know, like a snake swallowing an egg. A snake unhinging its jaw to eat an egg. Oh, I don't know if my jaw can unhinge that far, but let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Mmm. So this is what candy apple tastes like. Mmm. Well, that was new. You see, the things that I've had before are kind of like little strawberries or plums on a stick, and then encased in it's not exactly caramel. I think it's just it's a special kind of sugary candy-like topping. Yeah, those are pretty good as well. I usually like the strawberry ones, and they usually have them fresh out of the freezer, so they're like icy cold. So it's a perfect summer snack. Yeah, like a candy coating. Yeah, frosted plums and strawberries. Oh, those are delicious. Did you eat the stick too? Of course not. Of course not. A lady of my caliber would never be seen eating sticks. What's your favorite festival food? For me, what a question. It's like asking a mother to pick between her children. They all have their own strengths, I guess. There's the flash and theater of yakisoba, the alluring smell of jagalata, the humble yet stately ikayaki. All critical pillars of the festival food experience. But I suppose, if I had to pick just one, it's gotta be takoyaki. I love takoyaki, especially if you get it in Osaka, because Osaka is known for their takoyaki. So if you ever have a chance, do try it out. Yeah, they're delicious. They are delicious. Never tasted it, but I like to. Let's go try some. I'm sure they have a stall for takoyaki somewhere. Oh, over there. Let's go take a look. Do you smell that? Oh, they work so fast. How long do you think it takes to get good at making it? I wonder. Hey, look at this. This stand has a Russian roulette takoyaki. 5 of them are normal. 5 of them are normal takoyaki. But 1 of them is filled with wasabi. You wanna give it a go? Are you feeling lucky today? What? Afraid of a little wasabi? Allow me to sweeten the pot. Loser buys dessert. I'll be the one losing? You wish. Let's see how your gacha luck is feeling today, huh? You hope I'm ready to lose? Oh, I'm not losing anytime soon, don't worry. I'm not losing anytime soon, but I don't know about you. I like wasabi, so I don't even mind. Well, let's see. Here, we have our takoyaki. We have our takoyaki. Are you ready to test it out? Okay, which one are you gonna go for first? Top left? Middle? Top middle? Top right? we are 100% gonna die. Okay. Alright. For me, I'm going to choose the middle. I think the middle right is calling to me. For you guys, you can pick whichever one you want. Alright, you ready? Bon appetit! 3, 2, 1. Mmm. Very oishi. Spicy. Need water. Oh man, I knew I shouldn't have chosen that one. Oh well, I guess dessert's on me. Come on, quick, let's go get some kakigori. Let's go get some kakigori, some ice cream. My mouth is on fire. The spice is still... Oh, wasabi is the kind of spice that you don't feel it in your tongue, you feel it in your nose. Oh, it's a little too much for me. Hey, I'm sure you wouldn't have handled it any better, okay? I'm sure you wouldn't have handled it any better. It's a type of horseradish. Yeah, horseradish. Oh, look, they have tons of desserts here. Let's see. Which one should we go for first? Which flavor of kakigori are you guys feeling? Look at all these choices. I think there's strawberry, there's melon, there's mango, and there's soda. Which one are you guys feeling? For me, obviously, it's gonna have to be pink. Because, well, I'm Hime Pink. Take melon, thank you. Okay, there you go. There, choose whichever one you want. I'll be having mine. This one's gonna be mine. Oh, there's nothing better than kakigori on a hot summer day. You know, I've had thoughts of buying my own shaved ice machine. It doesn't seem too hard, right? All you need is ice and some flavoring. But, oh, it really does make a hot summer day so much better. You wanna try some of mine? Here, say, Say, Yeah, keep eating, keep going, We're not stopping until you get brain freeze. Say, Keep going! You feel it in your brain? I wonder what brain freeze actually is. Like, what happens to your body when you get brain freeze? Yo, my brain! Feel it in your womb? That's a little concerning. Should probably get that checked out, not gonna lie. Brain freeze is your mouth getting cold. Why does it feel so like numbing though? It generally it's literally like a brain freeze. You can't do anything. You're just like stuck there with your mouth open. Wrong. You eat ice from there? That's crazy. It's super cool as the blood vessels in the roof of your mouth. That sounds so scary when you put it that way. Oh my gosh. Wait. Is that... Look, they have goldfish! They have those goldfish booths. You want to give it a go? Do you want to give it a go? Maybe we could take a goldfish or two home. Can I eat? No, you cannot eat them. Do not eat the goldfish. Look at this one here, the all black one. It's got a little glint of gold and green in its scales. So pretty. Fish mail! Fish mail! Yeah? Should we try it? It looks like it's one of those ones where you have to scoop it up with the paper net, so you have to be very careful not to break the net, otherwise you don't get the fish. Alright. Here, hold my drink. hold my beer. I'm gonna get us those fish. Now, it has to be me. Your hands are all sticky from the kakigari. You definitely fumble it. Let a pro handle this now. Let a pro handle this. Alright. Okay. You ready to lock in? Carefully. Okay. We're ready. Nothing good ever comes out of it. What do you mean? What do you mean? We can do it. You guys believe in me, right? You believe in me. You believe in me, right? Surely. Professional fisher, yeah. I'm fish. You can flee fish. Yeah, yippee! Okay. Careful. Careful. Got it! Nice! No trouble at all. Got him in one! Okay. Now, which one was the one you liked? This guy, right? With the little white speckle. Okay. I'm gonna get you your fish now. Alright. Slow and steady. Ah, no! Tore right through the paper. Okay. One more try, please. One more. Ready. Steady. Yes! Got it! Okay. Yippee! What can I say? I have a way with the water. Huh? Did I catch the wrong fish? Okay, well, this one's still hanging on, okay? We got him a buddy first. Now, let's bring him home. Alright, one more time. Okay. Ready? Okay. And... Come on! Oh, this one's a fighter. Gotta calculate his movements. Triangulate his coordinates. Come here, you! Okay. Is this the one? This is the one, right? Okay. Thank God. Not that I had any doubt. Just checking, but... Sure, definitely. Okay, well, you're welcome, alright? You're welcome. And now, he has a friend, so he won't get lonely when you're busy all the time. Here, let me just take that. And perfect! Look at them swimming happily together in their little baggie. You're gonna have to get a good tank later, though. Make sure you have a big enough tank to hold both of them. jellyfish, and do not release them into the lake. Goldfish are considered an invasive species if they infiltrate lakes, because it's very harmful. So make sure you don't release them. And I wouldn't expect you to release a gift that I gave you, right? This is a gift. This is for you. Feed them to Somi. No! Do not feed them to Somi! Yes, well, make sure you get a good enough tank, and maybe we can do some aquascaping. Oh, wait! You're right, now that the sun's going down, I think we might be able to catch the bioluminescent algae bloom I was telling you about the other day. Let's go get a closer look! What species of goldfish are they? Well, they're koi goldfish, obviously. It is a festival, and they grow to be quite beautiful, so... Alright, after me. Let's head on. Let me put the fish down, and... Let's go this way. Will you look at that? Isn't the algae beautiful? It's beautiful, isn't it? I've never seen this in person before, so I'm really excited. You look like a crab. Well, that's my gen mate, not me, actually. Have you seen anything like it? It's incredible. Looks like the moon is making the waves glitter, and you can see the faint edge of the sunset. Lucky us, it's probably the last bloom of the year as well. It's already Obon, isn't it? You know, during the summer, the storms churn everything up, and shallower waters with lots of light become packed with nutrients that phytoplankton love. So they come up to the shore to feed and multiply, and that creates the algae bloom that you see. Is that incredible? Yeah, they're not actually plants. They're living organisms. That's why I guess the phrase bioluminescent algae is a little misleading, but... Here, let me move over to the side a little bit so you can see more. Actually, no. I should be moving to this side so you can see more of the bloom. Yeah, predators for the algae end up eating the glowing thingies. And yeah, it makes their stomachs glow as well. Especially a lot of fish who have very thin scales, and they become a spotlight for predators that eat them. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, nature is fascinating. Yeah, they're not actually a plant. You think so, but algae isn't always just a plant. Phytoplankton are microalgae. They're protists, meaning they're, well, not exactly a plant, but also not exactly an animal. The ones that light up like this are usually dinoflagellates. The glow they produce is actually related to the photosynthetic process. It's called the luciferase reaction. See, each little tiny dinoflagellate has both luciferase, which is an enzyme that serves as a catalyst, and luciferin, which is a chlorophyll derivative. You know, the thing that plants need to synthesize energy. The luciferin are molecules inside the phytoplankton, and they act as like a stage for the chemical reaction. And when the algae bloom is jostled by currents or the shore, the oxygen in the water interacts forcefully with that enzyme, which oxidizes the luciferin molecules, which then release the excess energy as light. So basically, the glow is just a tiny chemical reaction. And the energy that it creates is pretty small, so the light from each one lasts less than a second. So by itself, it's probably not that impressive, but when there's a lot of them like this, they can really show off. You know, it's kind of ironic, huh? The glow is thought to have evolved as a defense mechanism, but it's so pretty, people travel all over just to see one. It ends up attracting people to it. Nerd? Hey. What's that supposed to mean, okay? It's amazing. Well, okay. Nerd, I don't know about that. If I was okay. If I was trying to be cool, which I'm not, mind you, you're probably like the only person that would find that endearing. I just really love the ocean. I don't know what to tell you. I really love the ocean. You know, also algae blooms can be like really debilitatingly toxic and single-handedly create huge dead zones of deoxygenated water that kill thousands of fish. So, even though they're pretty, it's a good thing that they don't last too long, because then all the fish in the ocean wouldn't have any oxygen. Artistic ramblings are my favorite love language. I mean, not to salt the wound, but you're kind of batting zero on the compliments today. Not just fish thinking, yeah, because you are deoxygenating the water. You're removing all that oxygen because all the algae is going to be using it up. So that can create really, really big effects. Fish facts for real. Fish are made of plastic. True. But I guess if that's what it takes for you to admit that I'm cool, you know, the marine biology facts, you know, I tell you off, but frankly, I'm just glad that you finally rejoined the rest of us here in reality and admitting that I am indeed cool. You'll get smart. Oh my gosh. And no, we are not taking. This is not a nudist beach. I cannot take off my kimono. Thank you very much. Very, very demure. Cool in a nerdy way. Isn't that the best kind of cool? Is that a gift for me? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, I mean, I get it. This world is full of creatures and phenomena like this. Gorgeous things that just feel impossible that they even exist, right? We want to know the how and the why, so we study them. And you think it would make it lame and take away the mystery, but our planet Earth is so complex and vast that even knowing how something works never makes it feel any less magical. I really like it. It's really cool. Zoomer and cool can't go in the same sentence? What do you mean by that? But yeah, can I talk to you about cephalophoros? Cephalophoros? Are those the medusas? You ever think about how we're just a colony of billions of single-celled life forms? It really is amazing, especially if you look at documentaries that explore how we've evolved, our planet has changed. It feels impossible that, you know, life can be made of such complex things, such tiny complex things that we can't even begin to understand. And yet, it works so simply. We pass each day so simply. The colonial organism. Yes, I remember that. The ancient jellyfish. Ancient thousands of tiny polyps. Yeah, it's amazing. The giant cephalophoros are crazy. The products of millions of years of progress, and it's not gonna stop anytime soon. Even after we're long gone. After we're long gone. The world is just going to the universe is just going to keep on evolving and changing. It's kind of scary to think about, but also amazing. Microplastics in our brains will keep increasing. True. Until the sun burns out. Well, that's not for us to worry about. Don't worry. That's for future humanity to worry about. You're so philosophical. Thank you. Well, you're so close. I don't know what it'll take to disavow you with the idea that I'm trying to be anything at all. I think you just need to accept the truth. Himatan is the most mature, knowledgeable, cute, baby, sexy, demure, mindful, smart, and above all, extremely cool princess of all time. Say it out loud a couple times. Come on. Return to the path of enlightenment. Find peace within it. Namu Amida Butsu. Anyway, this algae is way more like you than me, anyhow. Have you seen your tongue after all that blue Hawaii kakigori? You're practically twins. Just like my own little dinoflagellate. Hime is demure and cute and smart. Indeed, indeed. Straight facts. Demure skivity princess. Is that why your tongue's print? Yep. Well, you can't really see it anymore because, well, our tongues are, like, as human beings, our tongues are already kind of pink. Oh, right. What are you up to tomorrow? We gotta get you a tank for your new friends. You know, after all my hard work, you can't just stick them in a sad old bowl and throw flakes at them every 3 days. They'll go crazy. You need things like substrate, plants, an aerator. Yeah, sometimes, you know, I see people keep their fish in like an actual fish bowl, and I feel so sad. I get really sad thinking about how they're gonna live the rest of their life out in a bowl. Especially a bowl that doesn't have any of the proper equipment that's needed for a fish to survive. Like, how are you gonna get rid of all the ammonia? Are they gonna change the water? You bet they don't change their water either. You know, once I remember, one of my friends had gotten a betta fish. They had gotten a betta fish. They got 2 betta fish for one of their projects. Actually, I think they made a model out of a fish tank. They made a architectural model out of a fish tank, and they put actual live fish in it to demonstrate. But after the project was over, they didn't know how to take care of the fish, so they were just gonna keep it in there with no filtration or anything. So I took the fish home, and I got a tank for them. I got 2 separate tanks that was separated in the middle because betta fish usually fight. They get mad even if they see each other. So I got them tanks, and how long did they live? I think a good 2 years. They lived for a good 2 years. And then I had to move away from home, so I gave them to my family. But after, I don't think my family took very good care of them, because after I handed them off, I haven't heard about them since. Yeah, betta fish get mad even at mirror. They get so pissed in general at everything. Yeah, save a fish. I killed them. I mean, I heard that the betta fish, on average, live to be around 2 to 3 years. So I think I took good care of them for the 2 years that I did have them. Typical beta energy. Beta male angry ass fish. Yeah, they get so pissed at everything. Did you make them into sushi? Of course not! Of course not. You know what? I'm glad that we got them taken care of. They are fat enough to feed a family. I mean, betta fish don't grow too big. They don't grow too big. They're too small for sushi. Indeed. Where's the Sigma fish? Oh, I wonder if there's a Sigma fish out there. What would Sigma fish look like? They have pretty... They do. I remember because before taking care of them, the fish actually didn't have much color. They lost a lot of their color, and that's not a good sign. But after giving them an environment where they could thrive in, I think they gained back some of their color, and they were really, really brilliant. They were so pretty. Yeah, they're pretty small, but they do have incredibly beautiful colors. I used to own betta fishes, but then they started laying 500 eggs. Hey, I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, then you have more fish. Although I don't know how easy it is to sell fish that you grow in your own tank. Battle Royale. Well, isn't fish one of the species, like, you know how in nature you have species that have a lot of offspring, but don't have a lot of care for them, kind of like they're just having a lot of offspring and hoping that at least some of them make it out alive. Versus species that give birth to fewer offspring, but yeah, the type of strategies. I don't remember what I think they were called K-type K strategists groups versus R strategists, I believe. Yeah, R-type reproduction versus K-type. So R strategists are usually small and they reproduce rapidly and have a high death rate at a young age, which thrive in volatile environments. So like fish, you have a lot of babies because, let's be honest, most of them are probably gonna get eaten. So if you have more, there's more chance that at least some will survive. But conversely, K strategists are usually larger organisms like humans or say apes, with slower reproductive rates but higher offspring survival, and they're nurtured. They're nurtured. So they do well in predictable and stable habitats. Yeah. Keys are usually for higher intelligence creatures. I mean, you could say that, yeah. There's birds right in the middle. Yeah, some species are kind of special because then you have birds. They have what do you call it's not a litter, is it? Like a batch? a gaggle? I don't know. But they have a is it a clutch? A clutch of eggs? A clutch. Okay, yeah. A clutch of eggs. You have a clutch of eggs ranging from anywhere from like 3 to 10, and then you'll have like maybe say like 9 out of 10 of those hatch. Then you have 9 little baby birds that you have to take care of. 9 BBs that you have to take care of until they eventually leave the nest and do their own. Yeah. Breed maxing versus quality maxing. I guess you could say that. Breed maxing versus mommy maxing. Oh, we had a little jostle there. Wow, you had 2 parrots and then 20 in a few months? That's crazy. Yeah, nurture cell versus survival cell. Yeah, are you breed pilled? Are you a breed pilled reproduction maxing survival cell? or a nurture cell? A mommy maxing a mommy maxing nurture cell. I love Zoomer biology. It's been a while since I studied up on biology, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of miss it. I mean, I say that, but biology is probably like one of the subjects where I had to do the most studying for, because just the sheer amount of things you have to memorize. But I think it was fun. I think single target versus AoE parenting. I mean, that's one way. That's one way of putting it. You made a bio learning stream. Oh, what if I pull up on the biology practice papers, the biology past papers? I remember actually enjoying biology a lot because the things that we learned were pretty interesting. Like, I really liked genetics. I really liked learning about genetics and stuff like what do you call it? Learning how blood types and phenotypes and things can match up, and figuring out like your blood type and things like that. It's very cool. Do you like chemistry? Chemistry is cool as well, but definitely a lot more difficult for me. There's more calculations and things that I don't understand. The Krebs cycle. Oh, shout out to the Krebs cycle. shout out to the Krebs cycle. We gotta love our enzyme catalyzed reactions. You know, the acetyl coenzyme A. Punnett squares. Yeah, I love Punnett squares. Gotta be one of my favorite. Yeah. You know, gotta get the acetyl coenzyme A into citrate. God, I don't even remember. I don't even know how I remember all of this. But somehow it's just never left my mind. Yeah, the gotta give it the good suck. The good succinate. Yeah, shout out to my homie Mendel. So true. I adore using oxygen as an electron conductor. Oh my god, so true. Wow. You gotta love that GDP into CTP. You get your ATP from your ATP into your ADP. Nerd. I don't know how, but I somehow remember all of this. I enjoy dihydrogen monoxide. I think we as living beings, we as breathing, respiring beings, we have to show an appreciation for dihydrogen monoxide. I think it's about time that we head home. I heard that there's going to be a new premiere showing at the cinema soon. There's gonna be a new music video premiere heading up right this way. So why don't we head home and go watch that? Let's go watch it. Let's go watch it on the couch. We're gonna miss the fireworks. Well, I'm not a big fan of fireworks anyways, as you guys might know. I don't like loud noises, so I think I'd rather stay indoors with you guys. But yeah, let's go home and let's build a pillow fort, and then let's watch it from there. How about that? Too loud, yeah. Someone said before when we were doing our 4th of July stream, someone was like, "That's very Chihuahua pilled of you." I'm not a Chihuahua. I'm not a Chihuahua. I think if I was a dog, I'd be like a handbag dog. Don't you think? Like a little handbag dog, like a Pomeranian. I'm not a Chihuahua. I'm Chihuahua. I'm not Chihuahua. I'm a Coco. Together we are Chihuahua. Puntable dog. Maybe like a toy poodle. Just like Pika. Pika-chan. Or Pico-chan. Which, by the way, did you guys see Pico-chan's concert? She is so skilled. She's so talented. I love her. Everyone knows Tenma is a Chihuahua. You want to say that to her face? Yeah, absolute peak. Well, anyways, I think it's about time that we head home. Alright. Well, before we go, I just wanted to say it was truly lovely getting to spend this summer festival with you. Oh, loop, please. It was really lovely getting to spend the summer festival with you. Let's go again next year, okay? I blacked out. Are you okay? Hey, you're finally awake. It's been fun. It's been really fun. And I hope I'll be able to see you next year. Alright. SSR cutscene over. Now, let's head home now, shall we? And let me just read the stuff that I missed from the karaoke, from the relay. Thank you for Himetax. 𝐒𝐚𝐤 Rie. To the hardest working girl I know, your singing is a blessing upon this world. Holy moly, 𝐒𝐚𝐤 Rie. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. And Lime Paul, thank you. I broke out the light sticks IRL for this. Yeah, the light sticks. Ure oi, ure oi. And Carlos, thank you for Himetax. It must be the start of Sakuna's Clipper career. Yes, that was the announcement. That was the announcement after all. And Zulkas, thank you for super chat. Clara suggested yesterday Erina x you. That's interesting. Now that is a sandwich that I want to get in on. If you know what I mean. But yeah, okay. Thank you guys for coming today, and I'll leave you with the cutscene as an outro. I'm gonna be raiding into Premiere, and it's gonna be premiering in a little less than 10 minutes. A little less than 10 minutes. Me and Loki worked really hard on that cover. We hammered it out within a week. We were like, okay, let's lock in. So make sure to give it lots of love, and I'll see you there in a bit. I'll see you there in a bit. Yeah, banger incoming. Oh my god, I'm gonna have so many releases back to back. We had Summer's Mine earlier, and then Shiawase ni nante iranai de like a couple days ago, and then now Never Fiction with Loki, and then the summer original that I produced going next week. Oh my gosh, so much! So many new songs, yeah. I was working Loki. She's really sweet and really hardworking. Very, very responsive as well. So honestly, I love working with people who are on top of things and don't require reminders. Yeah, I'll see you guys there in a bit. Bye. Bye bye. It was nice spending the summer festival with you. I'll see you there. Bye bye. Bye bye. Here, I'll give you, since you're up there. Bye bye. Bye bye.